Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Cindy here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about cloth diapering. So I'm actually going to be cloth diapering my baby. So I actually have done this before. So I cloth diapered my daughter, who's the firstborn, and then I did exclusively disposables for the two boys. And then I was like, you know what, cloth diaper is not so bad. I'm prepared to do it now. So yes, so this is just today I'm just going to be doing like just an overview for someone who's never done cloth diapering or who's considering it. Yeah, so this will just be discussing the different types of cloth diapers that they are and so forth. And then maybe after the baby's born, I'll do like maybe like a wash routine, like how to take care of your diapers, and like a review of the ones that I'll be using at that time. Okay, so you might ask, why should you cloth diaper? I mean, disposable diapers are so convenient, and it's true, they are so convenient, but they're not very good for the environment. I mean, just one baby uses on average 7 diapers a day. It can be less, it can be more, depending on how old they are in different things. And just think of all the babies that are born in those diapers. They take like, I don't know, hundreds of years for them to be actually I think to be properly decomposed or something like that. So yeah, cloth diapers are convenient for us but not very good for the environment. So that's a very good reason to actually, like, if you want to be environmentally friendly, then yes, definitely consider cloth diapering. Another reason is that they can be, in some cases they can be better for your baby's skin. Some babies have got very sensitive skin, and you know, the material they put inside, usually that stuffing that's in the diaper that makes it absorb the wee and whatnot, there's chemicals in there, and some babies react to that. So when you use cloth diaper, you can use natural materials. It might be actually better for your baby, right? But the number one reason why I'm actually going to be using cloth diapers is because it will save me some money, right? So with cloth diapers, you actually do save money in the long run, right? So initially, the initial cost of cloth diapers might be expensive. So I think, like, I'm in South Africa, so I'll just use what I know. So like a pack of diapers, a pack of newborn diapers, I guess, with like 96, the jumbo pack, which should last you about, I don't know, 12 days, 2 weeks maybe. It depends on your baby. That will cost you about 250 to 300 rand, right? Yeah, but then when you buy cloth diapers, you can get them for as cheap as 100 rand a diaper, right? So in that money that you use, it's like for one big packet that you're going to use for 2 weeks, you can buy like 1 or 2 cloth diapers. So initially, yes, it is expensive, but if you think like let's say for myself, if I just continued using cloth diapers, right, from my first baby to my fourth, right, I would use a lot of money initially, but then I wouldn't have to buy cloth diapers for the second, the third, and the fourth, right? And even if you only have one child, once you buy them, they are reusable, right? So cloth diapers are reusable. You don't have to buy anymore. So for me, that's the major reason. Okay, so right, so as you do cloth diapering, right, it doesn't have to be rigid, like to say, okay, I'm only going to use cloth diapers and so forth. It can be flexible, right? So some people actually use cloth diapers exclusively, like from the moment the baby is born up until they are potty trained, right? And that's actually okay, right? What other people do is what I did with my daughter is I used disposable diapers for the first two for the first 2 or 3 weeks, just because, you know, like, you'll be tired and sore and everything, just to, you know, get some rest. And then I started using cloth diapers like during the day, and then I would use disposables at night, or when I'm traveling, like I'm going out with the baby, going somewhere, then I would use the disposable, right? So you can actually do that. So that's like sort of like part-time. And also, if you're like, I don't want to invest that amount of money in cloth diapers only to realize that I don't like it, in other places, right? I know, like, I'm in Cape Town. I do know of one or two companies that actually have like a nappy library, or yeah, an AP library. It's actually somewhere where you can hire cloth diapers. So there are different types of cloth diapers, which I'll discuss in the next part of the video. But you can actually say, okay, let me try this type of cloth diaper, let me try this, right? Like for, I don't know, a period of 2 weeks or a month, I don't know, it depends on the company. And then you can actually see, do I really want to make the investment to actually buy my own diapers? So this is actually something that you can do, right? That you first do it on a trial basis without committing and spending as much money as actually buying. Then if you realize, no, it's not working, then you can always go back to disposable. Or if you realize, wow, it's actually working, then instead of paying like a monthly subscription, then you just like buy your own diapers and then use them from there, from them on from there on. Okay, so yeah, so cloth diapering doesn't have to be so stringent, doesn't have to be so daunting, and you know, it doesn't have to be like a nightmare. Now I'm moving on to the types of cloth diapers. So basically, it depends on who you're talking to, but I've decided to group them into 5 broad categories, right? Some people can condense it into 3 or make it into 7, but I think these 5 are generally what people understand. So the first type of diaper I'm going to talk about are flats. They look like this. Okay, so I think, like, I am originally from Zimbabwe, but I know, like, I've been to Botswana and and I'm now in South Africa, and yeah, these ones you can pretty much get them in the shops. So this is like terry cotton, 100% cotton diaper, and what you do is you just fold it, right? You just fold it into an origami shape, right, to fit the baby, right? So okay, I know you won't be able to see with the angle of the camera, but I will take some pictures afterwards and then just insert them, right? So these are the ones that are, yeah, these are the ones that I used with my daughter, and it was really difficult because at that time there was not enough, like there was not like a constant water supply like in the tap. So we had to, you had to put water in drums, like, and then you'd only get water like, I don't know, once every 3 days or something like that. So it was really difficult, right? They're easy to wash, but when you don't have water, then it's an issue. But the advantages of these is that they're the least expensive, very easy to adjust, right? So you can actually use from newborn up until, like, you know, they're quite older. And then yeah, you use them with the cover as well. So obviously this absorbs the wee and, you know, the poo and whatnot, but you do need a waterproof cover, right? So they come in different sizes and shapes. This is just one with like velcro, right? But you can get ones with just pins, and you can get ones that are like pull-ups, that are like completely, you know, like plastic or some sort of waterproof material. So the disadvantage is that when you do fold these, you need to use pins, you know, like the safety pins or the snappies, right? I'll insert a picture of the snappy because I have now bought the diaper, but I forgot to buy the snappies that I'll use to secure these ones. Okay, so that's it for flats, right? The second one is called pre-fold. I actually don't have a pre-fold, but I'll insert a picture. But basically it looks like it's similar to a flat, but it's just already like folded up. It's got a different material. You can use like they use like hemp or bamboo, right? And then it's basically comes like, it will be something like this, and then it'll, you can see there'll be fold lines, right? So it'll be like 1 2. Okay, so you already have like your what, your like you have your diaper. So the good thing about them is that they're already folded. You don't need to do like a you don't need to quickly like do the origami shape, because that actually takes time, especially if a baby is crying or you're like out in public and you just want to do it quickly. But then what you do is then you'd use that pre-fold, and then you'd have like your waterproof cover, and then you just place it like in the middle. Obviously this is too big. It's not a pre-fold, but yeah, so they're a little bit smaller, but yeah, sometimes just as absorbent as the flat, right? And then you can just use it like that, and then you secure the baby, and it'll look something like this. Okay, so it's similar to, I think they've got the advantages, the same advantages as the flats, is that they're pretty inexpensive, but then you do need to they're pretty inexpensive, but then you do need to use a waterproof cover when you're using them. Okay, so the next type of diaper are called pocket diapers. I think these ones are the most popular. Let me know in the comments if you think so. So these right here, so these are what they look like most of the time. So they will be something like this. So we come with a lot of pins so that you can adjust them, right? So you can secure them also with pins or with Velcro. So you might have Velcro here, like this cover has, but then the pins are there, like, so that you can adjust it, so that they usually call them one size fits most. So you can use it for like newborn to up until they're potty trained, right? So depending on how big your baby is and so forth, you can just clip it here. You see, when you clip it, it makes it smaller, right? And then here you can just go like this and go like that, right? So they call them pocket diapers because they come with this thing here, a pocket, right? So they usually have like some material that is very absorbent, right? So it soaks the liquid quickly, and then what you need to do is then you need to use what are called inserts, right, into the pocket diaper. So then you go like this, push it in. Okay, yeah. So this is actually my first time using these diapers. Like I said, when I cloth diapered like 14 years ago, my daughter, I was using these exclusively, but now I know that there are a lot more types, right? So there you go. And then you can actually choose to put more than one insert in there, right? So these are the pocket diapers, right? And they're nice. They shape like disposables, as you can see, so they can be pretty snug, and they come with pretty designs. So this outer cover is waterproof. Okay, so what happens is, but then because you're putting the pocket inside, you still need to change when the baby pees and does that. You still need to change everything. But yeah, they are really cute looking. I got these neutral colors. I'm having a girl, but I got these neutral colors yeah, so that if I have another baby, or maybe I want to bless someone afterwards, then I won't have to worry because the color is wrong. Okay, so these ones. Okay, so what are the advantages? Okay, so the advantage is that they're easy to fasten on the baby, and you can increase absorbency by adding 1, 2, or 3 inserts depending on how thick they are. Some diapers, the insert can actually go on top like this, right? The inserts can actually go on top like this, and if you find that it's just a little bit of wee and this part is dry, then you don't have to discard this as in like put it in the washing, right? You can then just remove this and keep this, right? But obviously if it's soiled and wet and whatnot, then you have to get rid of both of them. Okay, the disadvantages is they are a bit pricier than the flats and the pre-folds, right? Yeah, another disadvantage is you would need to size up, right? So you find, like I said, they usually try to make them one size fits most, like you can use it from newborn, but some babies are pretty small. Like my babies, like, okay, the first 2 were very small, and the third one was quite big when he was born. So it depends on what size baby you have, but you find that it won't fit a newborn as well as like a baby who's now like 3 months and above, right? So what most people do is they just don't use cloth diapers until their babies are a bit older, or what they do is they have to buy newborn diapers and then size up to, you know, to these ones. Anyway, this is a different type of pocket diaper, right? This one has got Velcro, and yeah, you see the pocket is shaped differently, so you actually still put it in there, right? But you can still take an insert and just put it like there on top, right, instead of inside. Okay, it depends on you. Okay, the next type of diaper are the all-in-ones. Okay, so this is an all-in-one, right? So they usually come, what it means all-in-one is that it comes ready with a waterproof outer layer, and then it's got the inserts already attached. Okay, so this one has got you can see it's got the one insert already attached. Sometimes the other insert will be attached like this, right? So then you've got the two, right? And then so it's all in one. You don't need to do anything. It's like a disposable, only you reuse it, right? So you just take the thing. You don't have to fold anything. You don't have to get any snaps or pins or whatnot. You just literally take the diaper, put the baby, and then pin it up, and then you are done, right? And you can even still add, like this one comes with one insert, but you can even still add another insert, right? Though if it already has two, it'll be difficult for you to add a third one, right? So that's actually one of the disadvantages, is that you know, number one, they are on the pricier side. I think they are the most priciest of the most expensive of all the diapers, if I'm not mistaken, because it's an all-in-one. Once you get them, you don't need anything else. And then also they take a lot of time to dry. As you can see, if all this is attached, then it does take a lot of time to dry, as opposed to just a cover and an insert or a pre-fold or a flat. Okay, so it takes long to dry. And then in terms of they are not very customizable in terms of absorption. So once you get it like this, you literally just have to work with this, like and if it has got two inserts already, it's really difficult to put a third insert there. So if it doesn't work for you, for like if you find that it's not really working, then there's nothing you can do, because it's already bulky as it is. And yes, the other thing is it's very bulky, you know, so your baby will be looking very very bulky. But if you don't mind that, they're really great and they're really convenient. Another thing is that if you're taking your child to daycare, right, these I find are the most easiest for them to just use, right? So because it's just literally like a disposable, and then they'll just put it like the diaper in these get it in these bags, right? So you can actually get like these waterproof wet bags, right, that you can put your dirty diapers in. So they've got a waterproof cover, and then you put it in, and then you zip it up. It locks in all the moisture, knows whatever is in there, and the smells as well. So at the end of the day, you just come and collect this, right? And then you go and take care of it. They don't have to worry about it. But now if it's inserts and in pre-fold, like when in a world where most kids just use disposable, it will be a lot more work for the daycares if they are not cloth diapering friendly. Okay, so that's those are the pros and cons of all-in-ones. Okay, so the next ones are called all-in-twos, right? So these ones are similar to pocket diapers, but the inner is snapped on top instead of inserted. So okay, this is another all-in-one. So this one is an all-in-two, right? So as you can see, it's shaped like a pocket diaper, but you actually have to just, you know, do like this. So you pin it like that, and then you can actually see this is an extra insert, right? So they're very customizable, and yeah, you just have to you can, instead of putting the pockets inside, no, instead of putting the inserts inside the pocket, you just snap it on, which can be an advantage. Like I said, if the cover is not soiled, then you don't need to replace it. You can just replace the insert, right? And then another advantage is they can also be used with disposable inserts. They can be very expensive because, as you can see, they usually come with customizable inserts, right? So it has to fit specifically to this diaper, right? And then the last diaper I'm going to talk about is the fitted diapers. These ones are shaped like disposable diapers. So the one I have is not really, it's a fitted diaper, but it's like a hybrid, a crossbreed between a pre-fold and a pocket diaper. So in terms of, like, you see how it looks like, it's like this, right? Okay, so right, this is what it looks like. So it's pre-folded. You can actually see, you can just follow the way you would pin it on a baby. So that's why it looks like a pre-fold. But basically, fitted ones are usually shaped, it'll be shaped like this. Yeah, I can actually use this as a thing. Okay, there you go. It would look like this, right? It would look like this, but it doesn't have, this one has got a waterproof outer cover, right? But obviously, yeah, it wouldn't have snaps inside, because what you would do is you would just put it on the baby like this. Okay, right? So you just put it on the baby like this, and then whatever happens, it's got full absorbance. Like when they sleep on the side, it goes sideways and so forth. And then you would need to use a cover with it. Okay, so this one is also another fitted, only it's not, yeah, it's like a cross between a fitted and a pocket diaper, right? So these ones, the advantage is that they can, the covers can be reused. So if you've got like 10 of these, similar to flats and pre-folds, you can just get like a few covers and then more of these, and then as long as this one is not soiled by number 2, you can pretty much reuse it, right? Like the whole day maybe. Okay, and then all you need to do is just change the inner, right? So that's that's the advantage. And then also much better than flats and pre-folds, you don't need to use like snappies or pins. Okay, and because of the full coverage, they're really great for nighttime. Okay, but the disadvantage is they're also quite pricey. I think second to the all-in-ones, or it depends on which brand, but yeah, I think the all-in-ones and the fitted are the most expensive, right? And then like, you still do need to use a cover with them. Yeah, those are the pros and the cons of using a fitted diaper. So yes, I know this is a lot of information, but yeah, that's basically the 5 types of cloth diapers that you can use. Like for myself, what I'm actually going to be using is, in the newborn stage, I'm going to use these flat the flat diapers, right? Just these regular ones, because I'm used to them and they're very good. They're customizable, and they're not very expensive. You see, they're not very expensive. And she's only going to use them for like a few months, like 3 months, maybe 3 to 4 months, depends on how big she is. And then I didn't spend a lot of money. And then afterwards, you can just really just wash them, bleach them and so forth. You can use them even as burp cloths, or just cloth to wipe, or you can even use them as towels, like when they bath, or like they've got multiple purposes. So yeah, so it's not a waste of money at all. That's what I'm going to use for when she's a newborn. And I'm also going to use, I also bought some all-in-ones. Okay, so when you buy these ones, right, you can actually, you can buy new ones. You can also buy second-hand. I actually got these off Facebook Marketplace. I got a few of these, where are they? Yeah, of a few of these newborn diapers, right? Because they're pretty small, right? And yeah, you can't use them for long. So I didn't want to invest in a lot of money for diapers that are only going to be used for like 3 months. And this is probably my last baby, so it's not worth the cost. Okay, so this is my solution for the newborn stage: flat and second-hand all-in-ones. And then for the rest of the journey, right, I got these pocket diapers, right. I got these pocket diapers that I'll just be using. I got them from Shea, right. And they were actually very affordable. They're actually very affordable, so I'll just be using these. And similar to what I did with my daughter, I'll use cloth diapers during the day when I'm at home, but when I'm traveling, I will see if it's a short distance and manageable. I'll still use cloth diapers and then just go around with the wet bag. But if I see that okay, it's gonna be complicated, then I'll use disposable. So I'm not completely discarding disposable. I'm just going to be using them like for nighttime, or sometimes baby's sick, they're teething, or you're just tired and you don't have to do the laundry, then yes, I'll definitely still use the disposable, but this will be my main go-to. Okay, so I've got these ones, and I also have some larger flat diapers. Okay, so I think I've got like 4 of these, and about, for now, I think I've got like 13 of these pocket diapers for when she's old. So yeah, if I need to top up my supply, I will top up. Yeah, but I think that should tide me over. In my experience, when I was using these, right, I would use about 7 to 8 when she was a newborn, and then when she got older, I would use like during the day like 3 or 4, because remember at night I would use the disposable diaper. So I don't need that much, but it depends on the baby. Some babies have got sensitive skin and so forth, so but then I can always top up. So anyway guys, that's it in a nutshell. I'll do a review like in a few months and tell you like, okay, how is it for me, because like I said, I hadn't actually used these other type of diapers. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It will help my channel perform better. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Share the video, let me know what, like, hit me in the comment, do all those things, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.